Hello, I'm Laura. It's January 31st, 2026, and these are the Saturday Heartlines. The Saturday Heartlines are a look back at the theme and topics of the week to see what message arises for us today. This week, the theme has been Finding Our Way. And we have seen a lot of that theme played out in our headlines this week, particularly with the people of Minneapolis, as they have found their way through the difficulties of cold weather, of oppression, of violence, of anger and hatred and division. And yesterday, thousands of people across the United States stood in solidarity with the people of Minneapolis as businesses were shut down, as people withdrew from doing business or going to school, just to say enough is enough. Enough oppression, enough hatred, enough violence. And therefore, what we want to bring forward is love and compassion for each other. And that is our theme today, finding our way by remembering love and compassion. And it started Sunday when we introduced the theme, finding our way to wholeness, by loving ourselves through difficult times and being inclusive of anything we might feel in response to something, and just having compassion to see ourselves through that, and then actually practicing that compassion with others. On Monday, we looked at finding our way through the wilderness of transitional times by moving in the direction of our own highest values. On Tuesday, we honored International Holocaust Remembrance Day by lighting our way with remembrance and committing to leaving a legacy of love through the example we set for younger generations. Wednesday was the heart warmer, and kudos to the people of Minneapolis for warming our hearts this week through their peaceful protesting, through their praying, and through songs of love and peace. On Thursday, we were finding our way through the cold and the storms of life by caring for ourselves and reaching out to others in kindness and compassion. On Friday, we practiced discerning the truth, and we actually distinguished that the truth with a capital T speaks to the highest values of our human existence, the values of love and compassion and kindness and the caring of equal and honest treatment of each other. So Friday we honored these things by choosing what aligned with that truth and by observing the fruits that it produced. Is the truth producing fruits of division or hatred, or is it producing fruits of love and commitment to each other? This is the kind of truth that we want to reach for. So today, in reaching for that truth, we are coming down to the message of the whole week, which is finding our way by remembering love and compassion. By remembering love and compassion for ourselves, love and compassion for each other, and love and compassion for our world. And we're going to begin that process right now by taking a deep breath and closing our eyes and focusing on this idea. I find my way through difficult and transitional times by remembering the love that is my nature and the compassion that connects me with others. I find my way through difficult and transitional times by remembering the love that is my nature and the compassion that connects me with others. And so it is. You know, Saturday in this house is also a day to vacuum and dust, do the laundry, and maybe even some grocery shopping. In other words, it's time to take care of the household with love and with compassion for oneself and anyone else who shares this environment. So if we can experience love and compassion in the small things, that tells us that we can share it in the big things with each other, standing in solidarity for truth, for compassion, for equality, for justice, and simply for caring about each other. Thank you for caring about me today by joining me for these few moments and committing together to that love and compassion and finding our way through anything that comes up in our world. Have a wonderful day.